What's going on, y'all? So listen.
Well, what's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 6, episode 28. Houston, here we come. This was a boring episode. This was a filler episode. I don't know what's going on. How many more episodes we got? Cause baby, I am getting low in the tank. I feel like, why does this season have 30 episodes? Okay, we almost on 30 episodes. Next week don't even seem like it's the season finale. Okay, this is like a continuation of the Houston trip. Why are we going on a trip at the end of the season? I just don't understand it. But anyway, and speaking of, let's just go there, okay? Because I don't even remember if I talked about this, but Carlos, I don't understand what's going on with you, what's going on over there with OWN, what's going on with the companies and all of that stuff, because the situation that's going on with your shows, it is so funny to me. And no, we don't be trying to get on Carlos just to get on Carlos and, take away from the stuff that he does and, the accolades that he brings, because he has put out some good work. Some of the stuff that he's put out, I've actually liked and I've reviewed and was some of my favorite shows. R&B Diva, BET Present Encore, Love and Marriage Huntsville when it first came on. Yes, it was really good. But now you got Love and Marriage Detroit that came on for its first season, reunion and all of that. We got Love and Marriage Huntsville. It came on for its fourth season, all right, because that's what it's about to be. And then we got Bell Collective that came on, went on break, and came back for the rest of its season, right? And then we have Love and Marriage DC. Love and Marriage DC went on break in March. It is now December. Okay, it is now December. Now, no shade. I'm not really like too bothered by it, but I just feel bad about it because it's just like you got these people. Because I be seeing the stuff. Sometimes they stuff be popping up on my For You part of the timeline for Twitter, right? That means I don't follow these people. They just pop up because of, certain stuff that I look at, right? And so at one point, people was asking, do y'all know when the show coming back? Are y'all canceled? What's going on? Baby, they didn't know nothing. Then we found out that they had filmed a reunion. How do you film a reunion to a show and don't even put the rest of the freaking show up there? And then it's months after you filmed the reunion that you don't even put the show up there. We ain't even finished the second half of season 2. And I feel bad for them because I did see a clip somebody posted of Carlos saying that I think the show coming back either at the end of December. No, either probably the end next month. I don't know. Sometime probably next year. It's supposed to be coming back for the second half. And he tried to hype it up and say, oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be this. But my whole thing is this. At this point, nobody is talking about it. Nobody cares. I saw that Ashley put out something and basically was like, I think she was getting ahead of stuff because it's just like, if people actually do tune back in, they probably going to see some stuff that she don't want them to see or whatever. And then got to remind them that, baby, listen, all of this is far removed, okay? All of this stuff that you about to see was recorded over a year ago, over a year and a half ago. Okay, we so past that, and it's going to be messed up, and I feel bad for them. Granted, this is what you signed up on, but I ain't never seen no reality show season take this long to come back. A whole year, baby, people were barely watching it in the beginning, in the first place. It's like you're self-sabotaging your own freaking shows, and I just don't understand what's going on with that, because people were barely watching it, but then people started getting into it, because it was a little juicy for a minute. It was slightly, and then you take it off the air for break. Okay, that's fine, but then you take it off the air for break for like 15,000 years, all right? And we just like, girl, what? But yet you talking about this show, that show, this show that ain't even on your network, and you're not concerned about the people that's on your actual payroll. That's crazy. And then when they come back, 9 out of 10, the same people that was watching it when it first came on, they're not going to be watching because they probably over it, And then the other ones who probably peek in, they're probably watching for a couple of episodes to try to jog their memory about what's going to happen because people don't know. We ain't finna go back and rewatch the whole first half because, baby, I'm not. And I feel bad for them. You wasted their time. You wasted their time looking at old footage that was recorded over a year ago Child, I ain't never seen no mess like this. Carlos, you, this is where you messed up at. I'm just had to put this out there. And the only reason why I went on that little tangent is because this episode really wasn't giving nothing. Girl, we pick up what we left off with Courtney and them doing a little double date. Now, see, at the end of last week's episode, with Marcel, I don't know if he said something about, I just ignore you, or something like that. And then she was like, Stormy said, and see, that's exactly what got that drink on you, because you're throwing on you because you be ignoring people and all this stuff. I said, now hold up. Now, Stormy girl, I failed to mention this because it was at the very end, and I'm mad, again, with the editing. They didn't even pick up with that part of the conversation. They just made it seem like that. We never heard that part, okay? But Tisha was like, what they got to do? Why are you putting me in it? Baby, at that point in time, we realized that if we didn't know that Stormy didn't like Tisha, we knew it then. My whole thing is this. Now, Stormy, I understand because, again, Marcel is an ass, all right? He's a jerk. He's all of the things. We know this, okay? He likes to push buttons, and he called it humor. That's his sense of humor and all this stuff. And he's just, like Kimmy said, he's a gaslighter. He's all of that, right? But at the same time, why you had to bring Tisha? I'm not finna get mad at somebody that ignored me. Like, listen, especially if you already feeling some type of way about him. And that's the thing. But Stormy was already feeling some type of way about Tisha and Marcel, but mostly Tisha, because after they had that meeting and she was saying the stuff with the website and how she didn't owe her an apology, but eventually she did, it's like, girl, why did we do this double date? I was with Tisha and Marcel. What we do this double date for then? After you didn't say that you don't like us, but then when she got up and left, and it was like, how you gonna leave? You the one that set this up. Baby, they should have been left. You wasn't taking it serious because you showed up an hour and a half late. Okay? You would have showed up and Ashley wouldn't have been there. And I wouldn't have called you, because you didn't give me a heads up and say that you was going to be late. And see, that set the tone also for everything that was going on as well. Everybody in this whole situation was being petty. I see both sides of the situation, but also I just feel like they need to grow up. Everybody ain't meant to be cool with each other. Everybody ain't meant to mesh with each other, and that is A-okay. Even if you own an ensemble cast, that is A-okay. Moving on from that, Kimmy and Maurice, baby, we're over it. We are over it. We beating a dead horse. We get it. They having issues in the bedroom. She went to chemo and all of that stuff. And it bothers me that every time we talk about this, Maurice is still saying, it's in your mind. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. They got on their Robin Thicke and got a sex therapy, okay? A sex therapist, you know what I'm saying? And, she come through doing the individual sessions with them. And again, he's still basically saying that it's all in her mind. And Miss Lady, she had to break that down. Like, do you not understand that all the stuff that her body went through and that this is what happens sometimes, most of the time, and you're not doing anything to encourage her to get that back and to make her feel like she's sexually attractive or, anything of that such. Like, you keep on saying it's all up in your mind and all that. Girl, I don't care about that. Okay, at the end of the day, good for y'all for going to sex therapy and y'all talking the stuff out. Fine, moving on from that. What else is going on in this episode? Baby, I gotta fast forward because I don't want to forget nothing. Sex therapy. I do know that Nell and Chris had brought them all together to this bar, right? And see, this is what I'm talking about. The episode really wasn't nothing. They come together to this little dive bar, rodeo bar. Baby, it looked like fun. I ain't even gonna lie. The first half of them getting together, I was like, this place look kind of empty. We saw the little random white people over there. They was minding their business, so I ain't had no problem with it, okay? They didn't even look at the camera slightly. Because my ass would have been like, what y'all doing over there? Y'all would have had to exit, scrub me out because I'm doing too much. What y'all doing over there? Oh, look, okay. Yeah. Y'all finna go on a trip? All right. I would have been walking past and they would have been like, now how many times you gonna walk past? As long as y'all here. Okay, as long as y'all here. But they did all of that right. just for Nell and Chris to invite them to come to Houston. And everybody is there. You got Mel shows up, Mel, Martell, Maurice, Kimmy, Letitia, Courtney, and Stormy. And of course, we already know the tension is high because of the Scotts, Marcel and them not really feeling Courtney and them. And so you got Kimmy goes over there to talk to Stormy about it. And I get why she offended, because I'd be offended too because of the way that he was saying things. Marcel is very condescending, and that's just what it was, and that's just what it is. At a certain point, you just got to expect things from certain people because they keep on doing the same thing. This is a pattern, and you can't really expect change because they too stuck up in their ways. And therefore, I wouldn't even let that mess affect me, okay? I know that this fool just ain't going to take stuff seriously, and at the end of the day, I don't have to be around you, and that's just what it is. That's what Marcel was saying. Baby, we ain't got to be around them. Get over it. And I'm sitting here like, you telling her to get over and telling them to get over it. That goes to show that you really don't respect them. You never had respect because you're not listening to what they said and saying how, they feel. But at the same time, they weren't really, or Storm really wasn't listening to how you felt about the whole calling him a bitch and everything. They just want to call me a bitch. And I was just like, no, that's just not it, Marcel. I feel like Marcel probably really wasn't expecting somebody on the cast to call him a bitch to his face, and to stand on it. And so it kind of shook him a little bit. That's why he keep on bringing it up. And that's why he keep on acting the way that he acted and being extra condescending and trying to get underneath Stormy's skin because he knows that it's working. He just wasn't expecting for that girl to call him a bitch like that and to stand on it. That's just what it was. And Tisha trying to say she thought they was cool. Baby, when they came up in there, I was like, Stormy, don't come over here trying to give me no hug and say hello to me, baby. Oh, we not good. When we last left, we already established that we not good. We don't rock with each other like that. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, I hate these group trips because y'all try to get everybody back on the same page and it's just not going to happen. I'm sitting here like, Kimmy want them to talk about it later. I said, no, I was with Stormy. It is what it is. Quit trying to make fetch happen with these people, okay? I want real reality shows where we get real drama because people get into it legitimately and they just let them figure it out organically without having people trying to put them together and force them to come together and talk about it. No, that's why these reality shows are getting real boring right about now. Somebody asked me what do I feel like the state of reality shows is. I said it's boring as hell. It really is because at this point, everything is the same. Everything is the same formula. I think it's overdone. I think it's overly saturated. And we's looking at the same mess. Let's get into it. Nothing really positive is coming out of some of these shows. So, I don't know. But and I'm kind of over it a little bit, if you can already tell. Maybe it's because this season is 30 goddamn episodes. Like, what? Imagine wanting to go and do a binge and try to catch up. Okay, because you seen everybody talking about it on Twitter or social media, and then you like, okay, I could do season 1. Season 1 got these many episodes. Okay, season 2 got... Well, wait a minute now. Why season 3 got 50 episodes? So you mean tell me I'm going to be sitting here for a good 3 weeks trying to catch up, and then season 4? Baby, I'd be mad. It's just like Grey's Anatomy, and I see a few of y'all trying to do Grey's Anatomy rewatches or first-time watch. Oh, y'all ain't going to be through with it. Grey's Anatomy got like 20-some seasons. And I don't understand why it's still here, but it is. And I'm gonna be watching the new season. Y'all gonna be watching it for a good couple of months or so, depending on how consistent you are. You'll probably be through with it by summer. Just saying. Baby, anyway, so you get up into that, and then the whole situation with Martell being there and Mel being there, I just was like, why y'all keep putting them up in situations where they have to be around each other? This why she don't be inviting people to stuff. But at the same time, this was Chris and Nell that was doing this. And I guess they was trying to do this to show Martell that, hey, we're not picking sides. We're cool with everybody. And so we're going to invite everybody. In that sense, I guess, but at the same time, child, dismiss me with that. Meanwhile, Melody had to say, listen, I don't really want to be in a room with him, but hey, don't put me on the same side as him. That's just all I ask, okay? I'm going to come, And I was surprised that she said she was going to go to Houston. But she said, I'm going to come, just put me in a different side of the house. That's it. I said, I mean, that's doable. That's doable. So they get together, they talked about it and all that stuff, and then next thing you know, Nell said, listen, bump all this other stuff. We see a bull right here. Let's get on the bull. Baby, Nell went from however old she was to 20-something years old. That's how she ran around there to get on that bull. I said, look at Nell go. Go, Nelly, go. Okay? And when she hopped her ass on that bull, I said, goddamn. Baby, Marceau was turned on. Listen, I feel like Marceau be turned on by anybody other than his wife. When was the last time we seen Marceau look at Tisha like that? And I mean, this last season, towards the end, especially this second half, Tisha been trying to, we seen the little wardrobe, making that little booty stick out, making the little cleavage come out, okay? And he ain't never said nothing really, and if he did, we missed it. But he damn sure made sure to let us know that, oh, okay, look in there. Like, okay, Chris, I get it now, because Nell was riding the shit out that boy. I said, Chris said, yeah, she know how to ride. I said, I guess she do. That was like 29 years of marriage. You better know something, okay? Next thing you know, they down in Houston. I said, damn, no leeway, no space in between. You just came off a commercial break and y'all already down in Houston. I said, all right, let's speed this stuff up. They get down there to Houston. Nell and Chris, they there first. They trying to get the rooms together. They find their room. They find Melody room because Melody came next. Then Martell comes. Baby, Martell want to put it up in the confessional. He wasn't just making known. Because first of all, when they was over there at that rodeo bar or whatever, Chris was like, I mean, you ain't got no woman or whatever. You ain't even got no woman that got your name no more. He was like, oh, man, shut up about that, okay? It was like, you went to the ceremony and all that stuff. Yeah, man, anybody up here for that shit. I said, oh, Martell's so in his feelings about that. Like, you are so hurt. I just don't understand. I don't get it, because you really thought that you would have something over this lady. And you just never thought that she would go this far to get away from you. I would feel like crap, too, if I knew somebody that I love so much and I hurt them, and all of a sudden, they want absolutely nothing to do with me. At this point in time, I don't ever see Martell and Mel being friends. Because, there are some times when people break up and stop being married to each other, or even in a relationship of any kind, and they're still cool. They can still chop it up, and especially if they got kids, they can be amicable, they can be cool, they can be cordial and all that stuff. Baby, that's nothing. Mel don't want nothing to do with him. I know sometimes, I don't even want to say that, because I was about to say something that probably would have been kind of wrong, but if they, I'm going to leave it alone, because I want to put that out there. Because it don't sound right in my head when I say it, and I don't want to offend nobody. But yeah, if we gonna move on. They get to the house, baby, in that confessional, he was like, I mean, I could be around Mel. There's no problem why me and Mel can't be around each other, you know what I'm saying? And, not say anything, it's not going to bother me with him, me being in the house and, Mel walking around and whatever. I don't have to say nothing, and she ain't got to say nothing. I mean, that's okay. I said, and he's like, I'm not bothered by it. I said, now shut up. How many times you going to say you're not bothered? You're giving that you're bothered that this lady won't say nothing to you. Baby, when she came up in there and she talking to Nell, and then Martell and Chris come upstairs, and he was like, hey, Nell, hey, Mel, hey, y'all. Baby, Mel ain't say nothing. Mel just did this and walked on out. Oh, she gave me this. She gave me this. I said, Martell. Next thing you know, everybody else show up, okay? Everybody else show up. Then we get this scene with Kimmy and Maurice. They finally get their room. And then she addressed the whole elephant in the room that's been going on with them about this whole situation that we went on Maurice ass about, doing that interview with Carlos King about, Kimmy having sex and then, just going ahead and giving him sex because, suffering through sex because he needs it. Not because he wants it, because he needs it, And she was basically saying, you wasn't protecting me when you did that. And you got people coming at me. You also didn't even think about my family because now my mom's upset. I'm pretty sure Jalen felt some type of way, and so you will have to deal with that. And it was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. And then they had this little conversation about what he gonna say to the mama. And I apologize. And I shouldn't have said this. And I'm sitting here like, so was this after or before you went on Fox Soul and did that little interview after the whole backlash came and you still didn't really take accountability for it? And now you want to, anyway, It's BS. It's BS. And at this point, I don't care. I don't care to hear nothing more about their sex life and the ignorance about it. Moving on from it, because Maurice is just gonna piss me off even more. Moving on from it, Marcel and Tisha, they was up in that room. Let me tell you something, like, because they said that the Whitlows was supposed to come, but of course they didn't. You know, postpartum, all this stuff, and they ain't even on the show no more. And so they finna go get some alcohol and all of that. And so, she was like, you know, postpartum is real, and that's what she was saying. But you know, thinking of kids. So, I mean, it's gonna be funny when you hear it. Just listen, just listen, just listen. What you laughing for? Just listen. So, you know, that time I went with Kimmy and, you know, I wasn't feeling well or whatever. So, I had took a pregnancy test, you know, because the last time that I felt like that, it was when I was pregnant or whatever. And so, I took the pregnancy test and, you know, it came back negative and all that stuff. It was like, but you took a pregnancy test, but yeah, I had a vasectomy. And I was like, I mean, I know, but I'm just saying. It was like, if you would have told me that you took a pregnancy test, the first thing that's going to come to my mind is not saying that the vasectomy failed. It's going to be get a blood test, okay? And then when we get that blood test, I'm going to leave you. Oh, so you going to leave me and everything? No, you can't leave me because I would have left you first. No, you can't leave me first because I would have left you. I said, what? What? So now we finna go into this whole thing of Marcel thinking that this woman cheating on him. I said, come on. And then this is the part that really got me. Marcel said, now, Tisha, you have a master's degree in this and that. So you should be smart enough to know how a vasectomy works and that if you have sex with somebody that has a vasectomy, you can't get pregnant. And I said, wow, are we really that dumb? Are we really that dumb? I said, baby, this is what happens when you want to be right so bad and you want to think that you're the smartest person in the room and you want to get in your feelings and you allow something like this to fake hurt your feelings because this is all fake. To come at her about her education level, we can come at you about your education level to know that what you just literally said was wrong. Google, you don't even have to have a degree. You don't have to have an associate degree. You don't have to have a high school diploma. You don't have to have a master's degree. You don't have to have a PhD to hop your ass on Google for F-E. What is it? I was about to spell it wrong, bitch. Well, I'm up here trying to call him out. For F-R-E-E-E, okay? For the free. You get your ass on Google and you can Google, can vasectomies fail? And they will tell you, yes. And even before that, I thought we all knew that there is a possibility. It's rare, but there is possibilities and instances where vasectomies can reverse. Vasectomies can fail. So to come at her and to say that you got your degree, I said, wow, the way you talk down about your wife, oh my goodness. And then talking to Martell next week about the whole thing and, you know, I'm trying to make it seem like she possibly cheated. I said, are you serious? Are we really doing this? Y'all bored. Y'all bored and y'all dragging. Ooh, the Black Hamptons are back. Baby, I'm so mad. I'm so mad because when they came out, since we just talked about Love and Marriage DC and how that shit went off and it took forever to come back. How about I watched the Black Hamptons when it first came out on BET Plus? It was only 4 episodes, I think. And as soon as it got real good, I was waiting for the next episode. Next episode never came. It never came. I said, what the fuck is going on? Baby, that was back. Now I'm finna go watch it because I just seen the commercial. I need to go watch it. That was my show. I ain't even gonna lie. BET Plus be having some cute little stuff on there. I ain't even gonna trip off of it. But anyway, y'all, that's the episode. Girl, I gave y'all what I could. I hope y'all didn't suffer through it. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I'm about to go look at Raising Canaan, okay? And I'll see y'all later. Peace.